Ladies and gentlemen, we've been dealing with mass shootings, you know, by white supremacist terrorists. And I've told you before, there's a lot of white supremacist sleeper cells in this country. Well, and there's also been copycats. For example, this little boy right here. Well, his name is Ty Holder, a 17-year-old white kid, basically was beating up his assistant principal, right? Then making terrorist threats, planning on shooting up the entire school once he's out of jail. But guess what happened? The judge refused to even post bail for him, but then changed his mind and instead sending him to a mental institution. If this is not white privilege, I don't know what this is. So I'm gonna go ahead and read this article. This article comes from WSB TV 2 TV in Atlanta. It says, booze on campus was followed by a kick to the groin and a threat to shoot up one of the top academic high schools in Georgia. Cell phone video emailed to Channel 2 Cobb County Bureau Chief Chris Jose shows the moment a Walton High School student kicked an assistant principal on August 6. Ty Holder, 17, is currently at a Cobb County jail with no bond, charged with several crimes, including terrorist threats, alcohol possession on public school grounds, battery of a teacher, and simple battery of an officer. Holder had a water bottle filled with alcohol and showed up for class drunk last week. The Cobb County School District Police Department said. When an assistant principal confronted him during the second period, police said the teen kicked the administrator in the groin. According to an arrest warrant made public on Monday, Holder made specific threats to get a gun and come back to the school to kill the assistant principal and a school police officer, he later said. Quote, "When I get out, I'm going to get a gun and come back and kill everyone." Jail records show deputies picked up the 17-year-old at a Dunwoody treatment center that specializes in mental health. Holder was booked on Saturday morning. Jose got a copy of the notification Walton's principal sent to parents on August 6. The email said in part, earlier today there was a student-related incident that took place in our school that some of our students may have witnessed. That situation has been resolved and student involved is in the care of medical professionals. The school day is proceeding as it normally does, and our community is hard at work teaching and learning. The district spokesperson sent the following statement to Jose on Monday afternoon. Staff in all Cobb schools are trained in prevention and intervention, best practice, and care about the welfare of every student in the district. Walton High School staff responded quickly and appropriately and did what they had been trained to do. Prioritize every student's safety while keeping the focus on teaching and learning. Jose learned Tuesday morning that Holder will head back to a mental health facility for treatment. And he got an update. 17-year-old who allegedly made threats to get a gun and kill people at a Walton High School will head back to a mental health facility for treatment. A judge lowered his bond. He previously had no bond. Records show a family member bailed the teen out of jail. See, ladies and gentlemen, and that's the end of the article. See, if this was Islamic terrorists make the same threat, he would still be in prison. He would have still been in jail right now with no bail. If it was a black person that did the exact same thing, he would have been in jail with no bail. And see, he made a terrorist threat, and this is a soon-to-be, basically, mass shooter. And they allow him to send him to a mental facility instead of jail. See, if this is not white supremacist, if this is not white privilege, I don't know what you call this. And obviously, it shows that he's a troublemaker. He's probably been in trouble before, and then you see what they're doing. That now he's sending to the mental facility. And remember, he said he threatened to shoot everybody in the school after he punched and kicked the assistant principal in the groin. So you see, ladies and gentlemen, we living in two Americas. There's one America who's the rich and privileged, and in another America is everybody else. And since he's basically privileged, he can be released and sent to the mental institution. While if anybody else do the exact same thing he's doing, he's still gonna be in jail with no bail, awaiting trial. Please tell me what you think about this. Like, click, subscribe, and remember to click the notification bell for all the news and commentary. With that being said, this is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.